What's going on everyone, Zainov here with your daily tips, tricks, and news for Battlefield 4. So in today's video we're going to be discussing the new vehicle changes that will be included in the next patch. Now a number of these upcoming changes will affect the aircraft, anti-aircraft, tanks, and anti-tank personnel. The first set of changes will affect only the aircraft and anti-aircraft vehicles. So for the first change, DICE has reduced the total amount of missiles carried by the mobile AA vehicles from 6 to 4. Now the reason for this change was because it was impossible for helicopters to use their countermeasures to avoid attacks from the AA. In my opinion, this change was much needed because if you try and fly an attack helicopter on an open map, you're going to get demolished by enemy AA vehicles. So props to DICE for finally deciding to make the change. As for the second change, DICE has reduced the velocity of the mobile AA's 20mm cannon from 1200 meters a second to 800. Now this will make it match the 30mm cannon's velocity, so if you don't know how velocity works, basically it measures how fast rounds travel through the air. Now the damage of these cannons will remain unchanged, so think twice before trying to attack an AA vehicle in a helicopter. Now from experience, I think this change will greatly benefit any helicopter pilots out there. As for the third change, DICE has reduced the physical impact of all AA missiles. Now this will hopefully prevent helicopters from going into a nosedive after being hit by one of these missiles. Now if you were to nosedive, it would be impossible to pull out of it, especially if you were very low to the ground. I hope this new tweak will fix this so I can safely fly my helicopter without having to worry. Okay, the fourth change that will be coming is going to reduce the cone that the active radar missiles search for their targets in. This will require some more skill to be able to use them effectively. Now I've known for a long time that these needed to be fixed, and I'm glad DICE is finally making some changes to them. Now if you were to use these in air superiority, it would be very easy to get hits on other jets. I just hope this will be enough of a change to make the other missiles worth using. But anyways, the next thing coming in the update will increase the direct hit damage issued by the attack helicopter's gunner. DICE has decided to buff the cannon that the gunner has, so they can finally assist their pilot in taking down other vehicles. Now another change coming to the attack helicopter will make the Zuni rockets have an increased direct hit damage as well. Now the rate of fire for these rockets, in addition to their smaller magazine pool, made them a poor choice over the Hydra and Smart rockets. Now the main difference between the Hydra and Zuni rockets is the rate of fire and the total amount of rockets you get. For the Hydra, I'm pretty sure you get 14, but for the Zunis it's somewhere near 8, so I'm glad that they are increasing the Zuni's damage. The final change for the aircraft will reduce the splash damage and maximum splash damage range of the Scout helicopter's 25mm cannons. I feel as though that DICE is making the right decision here. I think that they are way too effective against infantry, and I would choose them over the miniguns any day. You kill very quickly with the cannons as opposed to the miniguns, so a lower splash damage will make it harder to kill. As of right now, those are all of the listed aircraft and anti-aircraft tweaks that will come in one of the next updates. Let's move on to the tank and anti-tank changes. Okay, so DICE felt as though the MBT law missiles were too smart, and they've decided to lower their intelligence. Now this basically means that you will need to aim the missile closer to your target, whether it be a tank or jeep, before the auto lock will activate. Now they are also increasing the time it takes to reload this rocket launcher, and the final change for this launcher will fix the ability for it to pass through an active protection shield. I have personally dealt with this issue, and I'm glad to hear it is going to be fixed. It appears as though they are fixing an issue where active protection and the MP APS did not properly stop frag rounds. I did not even know this issue existed. But anyways, there are some important changes coming to the M2 Slam. It will have a reduced range for the maximum damage to kick in. Now previously it was 6 meters, now it will be 3, so in order to effectively use the slams, you're going to need to be more creative when placing them. They have decided to change this because it will counter a tactic of placing 3 mines in the same spot to guarantee a kill on any vehicle passing within that 6 meter mark. So this new tweak will benefit every vehicle player out there. The final vehicle change coming will reduce the damage of the staff shell by 25%. I've exploited the staff shell's damage so much it is not even funny. Now I'm glad for those Battlefield noobs because at least they stand a better chance against veteran tank drivers now. As of right now, those are all of the upcoming vehicle tweaks to Battlefield 4. I hope that DICE can continue to bring out these consistent updates because I see an improvement to the game and general attitude of the community after the release of the previous patch. Let me know your thoughts on the most recent patch that was released in the comments. Did it hurt the game or did it improve it greatly? But as always, if you want to stay up to date with the future patches, then make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching everyone, but until next time, this is Zainov and I'll see you in the next one.